Good morning, my name is Technical Sergeant Lamore. Before we begin, I want you all to raise your hands if you can see and hear me. Outstanding. The reason why I had you raise your hands is because at no time during this lesson do I want core responses. For instance, a core response would be if all of you were to say yes sir at the same time. That might drown out anybody in the back that might have said no sir. If you have a question or if you have an answer to one of my questions, simply raise your hand. I will call on you individually. There will be plenty of distractions during this lesson. There's other flights marching on the drill pad, there's traffic going by, and there's aircraft up above. I'm going to pause for these distractions, but if at any time you miss a piece of information, bring that to my attention. I'll reiterate the information you might have missed. Raise your hands if you have a dorm guard or if you have an appointment in the next 45 minutes. If you do have an appointment, you should be in the possession of an Air Force Form 490 or an AATC Form 50. If you are in the possession of one of these two appointment slips, position yourself to the edge of the formation at that time, excuse yourself to go to your appointment or to perform dorm guard duties, whatever the case may be. Raise your hands if you are on a prolonged standing waiver or a drill waiver. If you're in a possession of a Wilfred Hall Medical Center Form 3530, you will, during the duration of this class, just observe only. You will not perform any of the drill movements. You will observe only. As I'm going through this lesson, it's very important that you not practice during the lesson. Listen to what I've got to tell you, then we will have plenty of application time in the end. If you feel like you need to spit or if you feel ill, like you're going to get sick, make your way to the edge of the grass, do your business, then come back to the formation. Same thing if you have to utilize the latrine. Anytime during this lesson you got to go use the latrine, quietly excuse yourself for that time, and then return once finished. The first and second elements throughout the duration of this lesson, you'll be kneeling either on one knee or the other, or crouching down in what we call a modified catcher position. It might kind of get uncomfortable throughout this lesson. You may tap out with the individual behind you to change positions periodically. If a 3 to 5 minute steady tone or if other inclement weather should arise, we'll simply terminate this lesson, make our way back to our designated classroom and await further instructions. If, on the other hand, there's an emergency happening over at the squadron, gas drill, fire drill, wherever the case may be, lesson will also be terminated. We'll make our way back 500 feet to the designated area on the drill pad, take accountability, wait further instructions. Raise your hand if you have any questions pertaining to this preliminary information.